Well, good evening, our beloveds. We are here in a sick and snotty fest where disease and dreams come together. Sometimes your body is so tired because it needs rest and restoration, and it allows something, anything almost, to come in to put you to bed, to force you to rest, and to see things through new eyes. How many of you have what we would call epiphanies when you are sick in bed, unable to continue to unravel the threads of your life based on your day-to-day actions? How many of you come back from sickness feeling rejuvenated and energized and maybe with new perspective or new passion? And some of you during your sickness are just gearing up to run as soon as you can. But please remember that the body has an intelligence, and it wants you to know when it wants to slow down and when it wants to speed up. And sometimes, honestly, many times, and for some of you all of the time, you ignore the feedback system, the somatic moments within your physicality, and you just override them and push yourself to go beyond what is healthy and normal in that moment. And then you pay the price. And it is not a punishment. It is just simply you need to replenish your bank account. You overdrew what you had. You became indebted to something, and the universe forces you to repay that loan, which is achieved oftentimes through rest and relaxation and sickness and snottiness and body aches and pains and swirling heads and vomiting and all of that good stuff that comes about every now and then. And some of you have it more than others. So just pay attention. When does the universe literally force you to slow down? Pay attention to what you were doing before and how it felt, if you can remember, and why maybe it is time for you just to see it through new eyes. It is neither here nor there or anywhere because there is no time. There is no place. It just is. It is a conglomeration of pixels in this video game called your life. So if you see it as an intelligence, AI, if you will, that is creating the storyline and the plot line, now that you all understand what AI is and potentially can do, if you see AIs as the universe's way of guiding you, much like GPS, but instead of guiding your physicality up and down roads, left and right, and that kind, see it as the storytelling, the narrative. Oh, we have an avatar here who wants to learn these 5 things during this lifetime. Let us create the storyline, right? And then the various AI generators will craft a plot line. Here are the parents, here are the children, here are the pets, here are the friends, here are the job opportunities, here's the schooling, here are the illnesses, here's the wealth or lack of wealth. It doesn't really matter, but you can now see how AI could create a storyline for you. And then when you go off script and decide that you want to try something different, it just simply rewrites it. AI, if nothing else, should show you and teach you how easy it is for the universe to redirect you so that you will continue to learn those most important lessons during this lifetime while allowing some of the nuances just to float, whether it's blue or green, high or low, pretty or ugly, rich or wealthy, and they are different, right? Rich or wealthy, or poor or sad. those types of nuances may or may not make a difference in your storyline, so long as the plot development occurs. And some of you get involved in activities that delay you from these lessons, and some others figure it out sooner rather than later and move through life in more of a linearity with the AI-generated storyline. Being pleasant isn't always the answer, and being rude isn't always the answer. It is about finding the authentic response in that moment so that you feel safe within your body, and you also allow others to feel safe within their bodies. Figuring it out is part your journey and part theirs. And so it is. Namaste.